It's a very complex question to answer. Why? Because, every single case has to be understood and dig within their own conditions, including emerging economies as well. Like 10 years ago, every single emerging economies, including Brexit, where they were, where they are now, and where they're heading to. The thing is, what we have witnessed so far, in specifically the Turkey's case, Turkey has done a lot to change its strategic look regionally and globally. And within that mindset, this global conflicts, economical conflicts that we're talking right now, and what the this year's Davos is discussing internally right now, where the world is heading to. I do say that nobody knows where exactly it's going to, by the way, because even in a year term, we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the fundamental engine economies in Europe, including like Germany, France, or UK.
But what does the uncertainty mean for Turkey and its economy?
So this uncertainty arrives with a very strong opportunity case in Turkey's understanding and implementational strategy. Why? Because every conflict or problem or threat come up with additional open-minded options and opportunities as well. The thing is, adapting itself, because this region has pushed Turkey a lot in the last 15, 16 years, including the Iraqi crisis, Syrian crisis, refugee crisis, security crisis, whatever. Turkey made that success story, quadrupling the GDP per capita, investing a lot, whatsoever, within this, strongly implementational, executional power, but a very difficult environment. So this, what we have seen so far, what we have understood so far, perceived from us a very strong opportunity, which we have started to reestablish, regain confidence within this sense.
And in the last few moments that we have, what about the progress that is or isn't being made on Turkey's pursuit of a new customs agreement with the EU? What's the latest on that front?
That's an important thing that I would like to name over here because of our relationship with the EU for decades anyhow. But the customs union almost for 20 years of the issues. The updating issue is a very important one, especially after the elections in Germany and this normalization started in the last 1 year. We're closely following up with the EU partners, including Germany as well, in a delicate way. We were very much on track of it. There's a significant response back from them. We're continuing to work about it. I think within this understanding, we are going to reach a common result for the sake of our partnership.
But there seems to be some stumbling block. What is the key issue that is keeping you apart?
The thing is, Turkey and EU, a very reliable and strong partner. Even our export-import capacity, Turkey is they export almost 50% of our export to European Union. This is why most of the Turkish and European companies, vice versa, investing each other for many years. We have also good connection with our partners in this program as well, in different aspects as well, trying to be a very strong investor in Turkey and European Union as well. So the thing is, this cooperation is not something happened recently. It is a very old cooperation in the economical base, especially in a very challenging time of European Union's future vision and history, and Turkey as well, promoting and offering a very strong base, especially this global challenge is arriving.
And just finally, since you mentioned the global challenges and being here at Davos, I wonder if you could share your perspectives on the major themes here. Globalization. Is the World Economic Forum starting to lose some of its relevance, or is it focusing on the right issues?
I can't say lose or, gaining power on that one, rather than this seeking for a new way where the world is heading to, the world economy is heading to. Currency-wise, trade-wise, imbalances-wise, inadequacy-wise, especially inequality-wise, the global climate that we have named so far, we have informed so far, especially world economies as seeking for a new way to find a solution. This platform is a very significant one in case of this multilateralism, free trade, understanding, and creating a united understanding. But what makes me very concerned about, comparing to 10 years ago, the crisis, what we have seen so far in September 15, Lehman Brothers and what has happened, and we ended up with the worst crisis ever globally. This time is different because that one, the previous one, has, even the crisis was a big one, the reaction of the global arena was a very united and simultaneous one, in a very understanding, strong mood. But this one, I have some doubt about it. And I do see that the understanding of the all global economies should be very much in the same mood. If not, we may face some other big challenges, not for the sake of the world, the planet itself. I would like to stay on the positive side or optimistic side of it, but we have to prepare for any scenario, because as a minister of Turkey, which we are struggling any specific problem no one, any single country has faced so far so good for centuries. So we have to be prepared for any conditions.
And so what kind of agreements and alliances are you building here?
So the thing is plenty of, because Turkey has this perspective, what we have seen so far in the recent months and so far. And I told this every time, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So Turkey, state-wise as well, economy as well, getting stronger and stronger, any aspect, because every single vulnerability we have defined, we have a very strong response back in that sense. So this case, we are creating a very much broader beneficiary portfolio for any specific investor, because Turkey will never be that desirable as before, because what we have witnessed so far. So we have plenty of options on the ground, from real sector to FDI investments to whatsoever we are talking about it, from energy sector to transportation-wise, telecom to R&D-wise. So we are on the ground and we have plenty of fruitful discussions with partners.